Now, word around the campfire is the Lakers scrimmage, woo, if you want to call it that, got mad ugly. Hit the like button, good people. I see you. That's right. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Yeah, it got ugly, man. Oh, that's strictly new count. They couldn't handle your old one, huh, Strictly? Woo! So, it was going down. You go down in the DM, you go down. So, the Lakers got so much drama going on, it's like a soap opera. So, people are complaining about playing minutes and playing time. And that they're not getting their time to shine. Now, Vanderbilt is a guy that they paid all the money to, and not Cam Reddish. But LeBron want Cam Reddish out there. So doing one of their few scrimmages, LeBron is not even playing. This marks the 5th time. I was told this is the 5th time LeBron James has not scrimmaged with the team. He doesn't practice with the team. He comes by for a shoot around, which he has the entire gym to himself. He made 2 Lakers get off the court. So because LeBron, they moved to the other side to give him half the court. He wanted the whole court to himself. Now, this was during the in-season tournament thing. He wanted to practice and get his shots up. Wasn't a big deal. The player didn't complain. But today, though, things got a little chippy. Because Wood, I call him Wood Harris, but Christian Wood was playing up against AD. And they was running scrimmage and running some sets. And AD went and sat down. It's very limited. But they didn't like a foul that Christian Wood did to go get a rebound. Cam went and did a hard foul on Christian Wood, which caused a lot of pushing and shoving. A lot of players didn't like it because y'all teammates. And guys was saying, you don't do that when we play our opposition. Don't do that to our teammates. So that led to a whole lot of pushing and shoving, and guys basically forming their own coup. So Darvin Ham likes it because that's what he wanted to happen. He wants guys to play tough. And that's what Christian Wood was like. I'm doing what my coach told me to do. Now, Darvin Ham wasn't in there running the scrimmage. He had the assistant coaches running the scrimmage, but he was saying, get in there. Get some rebounds. Be assertive. I don't care who it is. If that's win your matchup. So that's what he was trying to do, win his matchup. Now, LeBron wasn't there. They say he was getting treatment on his knee. But LeBron had missed 5 scrimmages. 5 that I know of, because somebody was DMing like, dude, this dude don't even practice with us. He don't train with us. How are we supposed to get better? Now, I ain't gonna say who DM'd that is, but somebody DM'd that and he was honest. But if you know LeBron, which they don't, we do, because we see it all the time. This happens every year. Every year. And it's players that have never played with him. When they play with him for the first time, it's like they're learning. It's like, dude, you don't listen to other players tell you the stories? Isaiah Thomas from Boston, you know, that Isaiah, who played in Sacramento and Boston, he had to come by and let it be known. But we had already known that, but he made it public so that the common person would know it. That LeBron don't practice with the team. And that the team didn't practice. Now the Lakers practice. They just don't scrimmage. See, back in the 80s and 90s, teams used to scrimmage a lot more than they do now. So the problem you have is you have a lot of players who are not really getting a lot of reps. So this leads to turnovers. Because guys are not out there practicing with you. And they just play with you during the game. And saying, hey, you know your sets, that's all you need to do. LeBron come in there saying, I know the plays already. And he come in and scrimmage with you maybe one time, 1 or 2 times, and that's it. You get a couple of up and downs with LeBron, y'all run over a couple of sets, and then the rest is just in the game. That's when you scrimmage, if you scrimmage at all. But it ain't like they got beef. Cam Reddish and Christian Wood don't have beef. It's basketball, y'all. That's all that is. That's basketball. But it turned ugly with people highlighting the problems on the team. Is that they don't practice enough to get better. Players who haven't been there before is saying, man, we not practicing. Do you want to know who that player is? The player that don't want to be there anymore? The player that's his first year ever on the Los Angeles Lakers and can't wait to get out of there? I'm going to let y'all guess who that player is. Nope, not Christian Wood. Not Hayes. First time Laker. AD's been there all the time. This is his first year with the Lakers. Gabe Vincent. There you go. It's Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent came from the Miami Heat, where these guys practiced together. These guys scrimmaged together. These guys was in all season working out together. He come to the Lakers, and they got maybe 3, 4 guys, 5 guys doing shoot-arounds. There is no scrimmage, and when it is a scrimmage, everybody ain't there. AD and LeBron are the only two that don't really scrimmage with the team. Let me repeat. AD and LeBron. Whenever there's a scrimmage, AD getting treatment. He had a shin injury and a hip injury. So he was getting treatment. After he just did shoot around, when it was time for the scrimmage, he doing treatment. No, Reed's been solid. He's been 10 toes down. My guy told me Reed's practice, show up, and does his thing. He play hard on both ends of the court. Kobe don't really care no more, dog. Even when he was alive, once he retired, Kobe was content. He was done. He can care less what was happening with the organization. Kobe had moved on. He was moving on into entertainment, children books. His whole life had pivoted away from basketball. But when he played, yeah, that Kobe wouldn't be okay with this. Hanging up that banner made them look real bad. Then LeBron want to be against it once he saw all the fans was against it. And he wasn't going to get no credit for it. He was all mad when they hung up the banner. He was just sitting there like, He was mad they hung that banner up. They hung it up because it was supposed to honor you. The Miami Heat, they practice and train together. Ain't no diva mentality over there. They don't tolerate that. Now, when LeBron was with Miami, he went to 4 straight finals, winning 2, and got, 2 MVPs while he was in Miami for 4 years? So, let that sink in. Since he's been with the Lakers, LeBron has not had a standout season yet. LeBron has never gotten injured enough to sit him out a number of games until he put on that Laker uniform. Once he donned that Laker uniform, it was all over. Thank you, Florida man. Now, here's what's going to get even more interesting for you. When they did run the scrimmages, Darvin Ham run these guys hard. He want them playing hard, putting bodies on people. This is why Cam got to the starting lineup. Now, here's the problem with that. Cam money don't dictate he should be starting. So you basically got guys on the bench who upset with what happened. And on Christmas Day, by them putting Vando and Cam in the game for defensive purposes, because they ran a scrimmage the day before, and they felt that that was the best lineup they had, because those two played real well together. Cam and Vando played really good together, and they thought this is going to translate well over into the Boston game. But as they played the Boston game, they had problems on the inside with Porzingis. Porzingis was a problem. And the main problem was LeBron. And because he was this problem, because he was this anomaly, everybody kept coming up with ideas of, wow, how is this guy? Why is it always LeBron? Why is he always the guy? People start freaking out. I didn't agree with it, but they always freaked out. You see, when you start looking at the bigger picture, you start seeing elements that don't make any sense, or a lot of sense, period. You start seeing LeBron James has got to a point now where, oh yeah, I know people be like, how you know all this, Cino? I know, I get that all the time. How you know what's going on, Cino? Well, let's talk about I don't know if y'all just don't believe me or you tired of hearing it, but before the pandemic, there was a situation with the Los Angeles Lakers where they used to have everybody in the media that works in LA that covered them. I had somebody that's a fan of my work covering the Los Angeles Lakers consistently. Like, this is before I even knew of him. Like, he was just doing this as his job, and he does a great job covering the Lakers. So when LeBron went there, he still covers the Lakers. So now I got first round scrimmage of what was going on there. So after the pandemic, I didn't have what I used to have anymore. But Kobe and his practices were always noted. And I used to always give y'all updates on the Lakers practices. See, look. Sino, Lakers first practice update. Carcino, day 4 basketball practice and talking to Lakers practice. I was doing all of these videos about the Lakers practice because I knew what was going on because I had a friend on the inside who covers the sport, right? And not only did he cover the sport, I had firsthand knowledge of inside Lakers practice. I got footage. So if Sino got footage of Lakers practices and shoot-arounds, I know what they do. I know everybody that's running the camps. You see Darvingham and LeBron. I knew all of what was going on in the camp, people. So please, don't disrespect me. I don't have to make a video for views. I don't. I could make any other video and get views if that was what I wanted to do. Now, the problem that ensued after the fact is that all of the Lakers practices, I didn't get footage like I used to anymore because of the pandemic and everything else. So this is back when I used to get all this good footage from the Lakers, and that's all because people I know who were covering the game. So that's how I know who scrimmage, who don't scrimmage, and everything else. So trust me, when I tell you, my guy tell me what went down in scrimmage, it's not that he don't record and still get footage. It's just that now they're really guarded on what they're letting out now, because a lot of stuff was out into the practice, to the world. And when they had their first media practice and everything else, I had it all on tape. See Danny Green there, you see Dwight Howard there, you see AD right there. Sino had all the footage. So it's just now I get the information, but I don't get the footage anymore. So when I tell you this stuff was going down in scrimmage, I am not telling you just as a fanboy or somebody that's trying to have drama. I'm telling you, LeBron wasn't even out there on the court. He wasn't out there. He was there in this scrimmage. There's him right there. This is back when he was on the court during the scrimmage. So what happened is just what happens in any other scrimmage. It was a hard foul, but Cam Reddish was doing his job. He fouled Christian Wood pretty hard, but after the fact was over. But other than that, it is what it is. The Lakers scrimmages is just that. It's plain, it's dry. AD does scrimmage sometimes when they do get down. But lately he's been taking some games off from scrimmaging. They don't scrimmage a lot. Very few scrimmages with the team where they do a run through of sets and some plays that they want to run. They practice some out of bounds plays, 5 seconds on the clock. What do we want to run? But see, this is some footage that I was able to get and release because LeBron was there and they wanted to give the illusion that LeBron be out there scrimmaging all the time. He don't. Some of the times he's there, a lot of the times he's not. The people that scrimmage every day are the ones that's there to scrimmage. They'll say, well, LeBron's getting treatment or he's practicing at home. He's not going to be in this scrimmage. He's getting iced down. So he's not always going to be in the scrimmages. Now, Darvin Ham was making the team better in spite of, what things that was happening there. Now, you see that? How Cam Reddish saved his career with the Lakers. Somebody got 16 views for that. They posted it an hour ago. That's me talking about old man Bron. And then right there, you see what it says. Darvin Ham making Lakers better in spite of LeBron. LeBron's the problem. And everybody can see that that is the problem within the whole organization is that you got LeBron James there. And that's the main sticking point. Well, Kobe Bryant was secretly going to run the Lakers through Rob Pelinka. He was going to advise Rob what to do if Rob needs, help and advice. That's what Kobe Bryant's job was with the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe Bryant was not going to run the team. I made the video 5 years ago. Look at that. Is Kobe Bryant secretly running the Lakers? This was 5 years ago. That was the plan. Magic was the president, and Kobe was supposed to be the vice president, the general manager. That's how Jenny Buss wanted to have the Lakers ran. Kobe was going to make the decisions. Magic was the mouthpiece. He was going to be out there waving his tongue. Kobe didn't want it. He said, no, I don't want that job. Give it to Rob Pelinka. If Rob has any problems, I'll advise Rob. That's how he did. He says, I'll address Rob. LeBron has missed 5 scrimmages that they've done. Whatever the reason may be, he says ankle or whatever. He's only been doing shoot arounds, and mostly by himself. He has not scrimmaged with the team in God knows how long. Now here, you see him working on free throws. You see all the guys in there working on free throws now. You see Reeves doing his set. LeBron went on the court today. It just got ugly today because guys is frustrated. They got into their zone, into their own little coups and what they were doing. See, that's Phil Handy trying to help Austin Reeves get better. Nobody gives Phil his just due. You know, Phil Handy should be coaching like somebody's head coach. See, they spending one-on-one time trying to get Reeves on the level. Right, use the left hand. Left. There you go. He's trying to get him to use the left hand. Don't, when you get in there, be relaxed. Just because you in there with Giants, go back to your off hand. Practice? We talking practice, son? That's what we talking about? Practice? This is just one-on-one really workout with Reeves right now. They showing mostly his work. Like I said, Reeves show up, he gets down, he practices, he gets down and dirty. There's no special privilege for him, but they work a lot with him to try to get him on the level. See how Phil's trying to get him to come off the pick? The man get picked off. We need you to be ready to hit that shot. Come off the pick, pull up, hit a jumper. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Bron ain't doing nothing but sitting out there chilling. LeBron don't do nothing out there. Look at him. He just sitting there chilling. They just shooting free throws, chilling. So this is what a LeBron practice looks like when he's with the team. He's just out there chilling, doing his thing, relaxing. Rob Pelinka walking around. You see what I'm saying? And everybody else down here getting down and dirty. See, down here, they're going to be getting down and dirty. And that's when it gets physical. But LeBron wasn't even at the one today. Then on the other court, you got the first team, second team. Then on this court, you got another half court. So LeBron and AD and Hachimura over here. You see Gabe, Vincent, and all the rest of them down there. Right, they're not running no scrimmages together. You know, so if you see all of this stuff going on and you're like, well, guys ain't running scrimmages and stuff, like what's the real problem here? Now, LeBron got there. He had his first workout. I remember when he first came to the Lakers and had his first workout. That was his first workout. He came to the Lakers, had his first shoot around with Kyle Kuzma and everybody else there. He came in looking like that. Like, yeah, I'm ready to play. Now he didn't been here long enough. He ain't got to do all that. He work out and train at home and practice at home. And then he comes in and demands basically the whole court to do his whole thing. Now, when the cameras and crew is there, then he want to have AD work with him and somebody else to make it look like he's such a team player. But he's not. Kobe Bryant never ran a practice like that. You will never see Kobe do that. Kobe is 110% locked in on what needs to be done. He's not finna take shortcuts. That guy is going to actually work with you to get better. This is Kobe Bryant, 13 years into the league. 13 years playing basketball. Here he is, D'ing up, showing guys how to stay with a guy full court and pick him up, and then you got to go pick up the next guy. You got to keep it moving. So he doesn't have to do these drills, but he wants these guys to be there. He's got to run and get the next guy. Kobe Bryant is doing this with these young guys in the league. He doesn't have to do this. And this is after a grueling workout. This stuff is exhausting. He wants these guys to get better. Boom, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to work out with these guys because I want them to understand what they got to go up against. That's what Kobe Bryant was. Well, then he's year 15 then. Kobe was in pain, tired, and hurting, but was still doing what he had to do. To set the tone. Yeah, it's a lot of players that's very unhappy with the situation that's going on. When you see Cam Reddish, who doesn't have the money, but they're paying all these people, and Jenny Buss is just wasted money. So she has to have the Lakers succeed. Like they gotta win. They gotta be on national TV. They gotta have the celebrities coming back to the game because they're a family-owned business. If they don't make the playoffs after spending all these money on these players, see, it was fine when they weren't going to the playoffs when they had Kobe because they were still selling tickets. Kobe was selling tickets. People want to see Kobe. So even though they weren't winning, they're breaking in all the money. And then they got all these low contracts. Kobe was the only high contract they had. Powell, and when Powell was gone, and then when because Saul was gone, it was like, okay, Powell's gone now. This whole team is in disarray. We don't have anything anymore. So she goes and gets this new training facility for the Los Angeles Lakers. Spends $80+ million on a gold door to lead inside the new practice facility for the Lakers. So this is where they practice at now, the one you've been seeing. This is the new one that she spent $80 million on. So you tell me, He said on a door. No, on the fact that this team, which is dismal, well, a lot of people are starting to get realistic about what's happening. Kendrick Perkins got realistic with Shannon Sharp, who kept just trying to stick to this narrative that when the Lakers lose, let's just blame Golden State Warriors. Let's point at the Warriors. It's like, look, wait a minute. The problem is with the Los Angeles Lakers. Why you want to go to another team? Y'all don't hold Steph Curry to those standards. Why is always LeBron? I'll be like, but here's the thing. You want everybody to praise LeBron. But when he losing, we supposed to boo Steph Curry. So you got to make it make sense to me. And right now, you're not making it make any sense. I had a video done, y'all, that the NBA took down. YouTube, they must have contacted YouTube and had them take it down. The name of that video was called The Disrespect of Steph Curry. That video was put out and it got wiped. I said, what happened in my video? I mean, straight up, the disrespect of Steph Curry video got wiped. I got to check my PC to see what was going on. It just shut off. Psst, everything. And then I can't find the audio no more. Now I got to hope the audio's on a backlog recorded. I might have to do the whole video over again. They don't want y'all to hear that video for, man. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking, dog. Watch. Since y'all think it's a joke. The audio is missing, B. Boom. There. The audio is missing. No audio here. They wiped it. I tried to go and get it back. Wiped it, B. So I don't know when y'all might get it now. There it is. The disrespect to Steph Curry. Doug, trust me. When I did this video, they saw that and came right in and tore it up. And I put the video out, so I tried to do that. They don't like that when you upload stuff on a secondary channel. They call that duplication. I tried that, and they caused all kind of problems. But the Lakers was only successful last year because they shot 597 more free throws than their opponents last year. $597 more free throws. See, whenever you start speaking facts, the Laker fans run and hide. Nobody wants to mention that when they mention the Lakers. The Lakers have been a terrible defensive team every year they've had LeBron James. The year that before they went to the bubble or whatever, that was the only year the defense was up there. But that was because of the personnel players that they had. I told people LeBron James should be the third option on the Lakers. I didn't lie. That's exactly what he needs to be, the third option on the team. And all these players went to Kobe.
It's about questions. All right, what would happen if I move this player here, right? And then from that you get options. And those options which you use during the game. I used to watch a ton of film because when the game is being played, things are moving really fast. You would come here, look this player off. That freezes that rotation, right? This player here is on a rotation, which means he can't body that player, right? Freeze this guy, that opens up this window. Step there. That pass goes here, look up, look that off, fire that pass there. That pass goes from here to here for left.
Remember I told you guys I had.
And who are the people there? Kawhi Leonard, Murray, all these players that wanted to get better, Kyrie Irving, all of these players know LeBron James. He was too good to go to Mamba Academy. Jordan Clarkson was up there. Jordan Clarkson, after this trip, was Sixth Man of the Year. Isaiah Thomas was there. Tobias Harris strengthened his game. De'Aaron Fox. All of these guys there. Paul George. Hart. Josh Hart was there. Josh Hart ended up becoming a Pelican and finding his way. That was the greatness of Kobe Bryant. That was, he could not only, he could teach the game to others. Buddy Hield, all of these guys, PG, Kai, there's Tobias putting in work, Jordan Clarkson. All these players improved in the game. Isaiah Thomas, Bobby Portis. Look at that. De'Aaron Fox, Kawhi Leonard, and Kyrie Irving. And Jamal Murray up there. All of these guys in game has improved. Going up to Mamba Academy. De'Aaron Fox is one of the best players in the league now. Jamal Murray just won an NBA championship. Coming up clutch. Improved his game tremendously. He used to get a lot of turnovers back in those days. Now he became a more reliable guy. He put on more weight, more muscle. Kawhi Leonard, he's still Kawhi, still had the discipline. He just learned some tips and tricks from Kobe. Kyrie always listens to Kobe because he was like a philosopher, and Kyrie loves that somebody has knowledge like he does, and they can share ideas. And he can learn from a master of the game. This is what it's about, people. This is what basketball is. This is what it was meant to be. You pass it on. You don't say, hey, it's all mine. You got Aaron Gordon there, everybody here at this camp. And I'm sad and I miss Cole so much because that's That's just the narrative. And it's a terrible, terrible cycle that we have to go through over and over again. One year we're saying, okay, this player needs to stop worrying about this guy, or this guy has to do this for LeBron. LeBron has to do that. He got to do this. It's sickening. And now these guys, they make themselves look stupid on TV because they have to sell it. They have to sell LeBron. Well, here it is. The referees carried the Lakers to victory a lot. We know that. We know the situations of what's going on and how to get better with certain people. And the same thing that they're talking about now with Darvin Ham. Let's go to that issue. Okay? Every year, it's a cycle. I told you. In December, is everybody got to go. Right? 3 years ago, same problem. What happened? I told y'all, breaking news. Frank Vogel and LeBron James clash over minutes. They want Darvin Ham right now out of there because players are clashing over minutes, right? Same thing. And they always blame the head coach as if this guy is the reason LeBron James can play any minute he wants and how less he wants. How in the world are they going to clash over minutes? Look at that. That was 3 years ago I told y'all that. And now here it is, Darvin Ham is getting blamed talking about minutes. God's unhappy about minutes. Of course they're going to be unhappy about minutes because they're getting paid money. This is going to affect their pay grade. Cam is out there playing, and they're like, this dude is like a $600,000 player. What the hell is he doing out here taking our minutes? Him and Vanderbilt. Dude's like, I'm getting paid. This is my contract year. I need to get minutes. I got to get reps. And if you D-Lo, you're just looking to get traded before the All-Star break, which I already told y'all was going to happen because they're not going to be stuck with that option year for D-Lo. But see, Darvin Ham can't really say what the problem is. I know what the problem is, but I told y'all beforehand where they got busted when they had the pandemic lockdown. What happened? What Cino tell you? The Lakers, LeBron has been illegally training with players since March. That was 3 years ago. He was secretly training with players at his home. Talking about he having people over for dinner. No, LeBron don't take it seriously. LeBron was at the practice shoot around the other day, and look at where he was, barefooted. Look, he barefooted out there with ice packs on. You think he taking it serious? He's only doing shoot arounds. Them nasty doggone Tyrannosaurus Rex, doggone raptor feet, toes on smashed on top of each other. Dude out there, Hillbilly James, out there barefooting up the court. What did I tell you when I was in Vegas? Look what I showed y'all.
Yeah.
When I was in Florida.
But he the only one. He ain't no sale there. She ain't no sale there. They all regular price. He 30% off. Look at that. All these jerseys. You don't see no sales stickers, right? You don't see no sales stickers. Let's go to the big jersey. LeBron James, 30% off. You the pass, bro. You the pass.
He the pass, bro. Trevor Ariza, man, he just had a bad go at it. Rondo and LeBron weren't gonna be cool no more. After what happened, with him on the Lakers and well, you got people out here. No, they wanted to keep people right where, like, right in a box. There were a lot of different people, right, that you've seen in the game that come along. And they've never been like that. Michael Jordan did not miss practice. Michael Jordan didn't miss practice. No. Well, back then they practiced, y'all. If you know they practiced back then, Michael Jordan was retired and was still practicing with the Bobcats. He was out there working with those guys. And he was the owner of the damn team. That's how much Mike appreciated practice. But he just had a team full of misfits. Let me tell you how good Michael Jordan was. Y'all think he just was NBA good. Michael Jordan would go and play on playgrounds and would be the most destructive thing on the playground. You couldn't do anything with him. See, I had my whole Bulls series out before The Last Dance even aired. I told the truth about the Bulls. I told you the truth about everything about Michael Jordan, that side. Once The Last Dance come out, then everybody now see, oh man, you got that from the last, how did I get that from The Last Dance? My stuff was out before The Last Dance. Y'all just didn't see it when I did it. But when The Last Dance come out, now Michael Jordan's an a-hole and he did all that. Jordan was mean. But yeah, show me a scrimmage where LeBron James went out there and dominated somebody in scrimmage. Doesn't happen. Show me when LeBron went on the playground and they was dusting guys. No, absolutely not. If anybody believed that oh no, y'all are crazy as hell. Michael Jordan, let me tell you what Michael Jordan did, y'all. And don't forget, all of y'all here, hit the like button. Don't forget, on the Patreon today, we're going to talk about the Gil Haley Berry thing. We're going to talk about, to give y'all the Patreon version to that. And we're going to talk about the Jay-Z Dynasty album. And a lot of things y'all didn't know about that. Michael had good form. He was fundamentally sound, but not early in his career. That's why practice makes perfect. Once he started to add the weightlifting to his repertoire, Michael Jordan became more physical. He still had his height. So I would say Jordan was at his peak, and probably I would say 93. 93 Jordan was probably when he was at his best, as when he had like the full package. I would say 1993 would probably be Jordan's best year. And he was third in MVP voting that year. Let that sink in. I think he was, or did he win MVP? No, Barkley got it that year, and Jordan didn't get it that year. I mean, to be the best, you got to put the work in. It's not just weights, it's the whole package. And Mike had skinny legs. He had real thin legs. And when you're playing basketball, it's hard for you to put that weight on. It's real hard for you to put that weight on because you're burning so many calories playing basketball. So everybody who sees Zion and it's like, dog, you gotta really not be in the gym 24/7. Like how when you playing basketball this long? Like you could be burning. If you're using the season to get yourself in shape, that don't make sense. You remember the shot Michael Jordan hit in the national championship game for North Carolina? Do anybody remember that shot? The shot that made Michael Jordan famous, right? Why do you think Michael Jordan versus Georgetown? Why do you think Michael Jordan became so famous? You think he just walked out there and it just happened? No. See this? Look at this. This is practice. See? See what Dean Smith doing? You see they running the sets. You see Michael Jordan swinging the ball around? And you see everybody lose? And what Mike do? Pull up, knock that shot down. So Dean Smith seen that in practice. They run those plays. So he knew Michael Jordan, they were going to follow James Worthy, collapse on James. Michael Jordan to be open. And Michael Jordan can hit that shot. So he put it in the hands of a millionaire. Like not a millionaire, but a person who had the mental focus to knock that down. Mm-mm. LeBron don't have the killer instinct. He don't have that. He has no instinct. None. He's not that kind of player. So he don't take practice serious. He doesn't take any of these things serious. This is why the team is in disarray. So it's not a mystery. It's not a whodunit. It's not a what's going on here. No, it's not a whodunit. No. Kobe went against LeBron, and they went at it. See, I wish the Dream Team would have done that when they made that Dream Team movie, talking about the Redeem Team. I'm going to show y'all on the Patreon the game. All right? We going to watch the game, y'all. Kobe and LeBron went at it. Like LeBron was coming at Kobe. Like it was, you knew words had to exchange and some things had to been said because they went after each other. And my goodness, it was great to see. And the whole world is unaware of what went on in that game. And on the Patreon, I'm going to do that for y'all. We're going to go over that game. We're going to go over that moment. There will never be a question in anybody's mind whoever believed LeBron James is on the level of Kobe Bryant. No, never was. Um, what happened in that game was unexplainable. LeBron team was up by, I want to say, they were up by like 12 in the fourth quarter. And Kobe team came back and won. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Those guys is going like LeBron. I've never seen LeBron play like that. LeBron was trying to bring it. Like he was bringing it. Like he was playing like I've never seen him play ever in life. He was going at Kobe Bryant. Like he was going at them. They wanted to win. Who was his teammates? I think it was Kobe. Uh, did Kobe have Dwight Howard? I don't think he did. I think it was Kobe, Melo, a couple other guys, but LeBron had like, I think he had Dwight Howard. He had a lot of players on his team. It became a Kobe versus LeBron game. And boy, oh boy, magic was happening right there. Oh yeah, we saw that All-Star game. But buddy, that's nothing compared to the ultimate game they played, bro. They played a game and bro, you have, trust me, I've never seen LeBron play like that. And he played to try to annihilate Kobe Bryant. And Kobe's like, oh, let's go. And boy, it was the Kobe versus LeBron James game. to see. That was gonna let the world know. Yeah, this was serious. Like LeBron got his, you know what I'm saying? Like it was incredible. So on the Patreon, you're gonna see that today. So we're gonna go ahead and I might do that. I might do that now. What time is it? Y'all cool with that if we do it now? How many of y'all on my Patreon? No, you got to get the Patreon out. Get the Patreon out, download it, or go to patreon.com. Go to Casino for Life on the Patreon. We're going to set it up and we're going to get going. We're going to get it cracking. We're going to go right live on the Patreon. So you'll know it and see what's up. Kobe team, I'll tell you who Kobe had on the team. Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, Darren Williams, and Kirk Heinrich. And LeBron had Dwight Howard, Jason Kidd, Mike Miller, and Chris Bosh. So go join the Patreon, Casino for Life Patreon. It don't matter what tier you are in. So you can be the lowest tier. It don't matter. I'm gonna do it for all y'all on the Patreon. It's my thank you. So let's go ahead and watch it together. All right, we're gonna watch it together and go from there. All right, so let me go set that up on the Patreon. And I want to say thanks to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez, Ticket TV. Welcome to HDI TV. And Mondo Black TV, The Dreamers Pro. All you guys who make it happen out there, who love this game. Thank all of y'all in the chat. Thank all y'all who super chatted. Everybody who hit my Cash App, which is Casino. See y'all on the Casino for Life Patreon. That's going to be coming up right after this.